Okay, awesome. Welcome everyone to our Goal Digger call. My name is Esmeralda Saldaña, Executive Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant. Excited to be on this call today because we are going to talk about in detail on strategies of how you can earn that amazing trip to Montego Bay, Jamaica. And before I even get started with that topic, it's so important that you guys know that if you've already looked at the qualifications and you talked to yourself already and you said, there's no way I'm going to be able to earn that, or I'm just a consultant, I just started, there's no way I can earn it, then unfortunately you've already decided in your mind and your heart that you're not going to earn it. But you can, because it just starts with our mind and our heart. You have to say, yes, I could earn it. Each and every one of you, whether you started yesterday, your Arbonne business, or you started a few months ago or a couple years ago, can all earn it. We all have to do the exact same thing. Our National Vice President, Jill Bush, doesn't get it for free because she's an MVP. She too has to work for it. But hopefully what I can do today is give you some specific strategies of what you can do to earn that trip. Okay, so hopefully you guys have a notepad with a pen. I'll give you a second to go grab that while I close the door. Just watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory right now. Okay, oh, I don't like this view. Let me change the view real quick. I like to see everybody. Okay, great. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna share a slideshow I did just for you. I worked on it last night because I wanted to make sure you guys were really clear on what we need to do to earn this trip. So let me share my screen. Hold on one second. Let me just grab something. All right, here we go. Sharing my screen now. Look what I did for you guys. Okay, so as you know, in October of 2018, Arbonne is gifting a free trip for you and a guest if you should earn it to the Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall. It's a 5-star hotel, all-inclusive. Lunch, dinner, breakfast, snacks, all the alcohol, your room for 5 nights at the Montego Bay in Jamaica. So pretty excited about that. So you have to decide to earn it, right? And the question is, will you decide to earn it? So don't decide not to go for it just because you're scared of failing or falling short. Because I can tell you this, when Arbonne creates an incentive, the foundation of that thinking is to ensure that your business is growing. Okay, there is no incentive that Arbonne throws out that doesn't grow your business. So the AIT is the one trip that will grow your business 1 or 2 promotions. So if you're a district manager, you could very well end up as a RVP after this, AIT trip is earned. If you're a consultant, you could pretty much be an area manager by the time you go to AIT. So this can really help your business grow. So let's say you fall short a little bit, you're gonna be in a much better place at the end of this qualification period than you are now. And that is my hope. My bigger hope is to have all of you on the beach with me and Jill and the rest of the VPs hanging out and having a great time with our husbands or our wives or whoever's with us to show them how awesome Arbonne is, okay? Now, most people don't earn this trip because they've decided they can't. That's the majority of people. They come into this trip and they're like, oh my God, how am I gonna do that? But you guys, Arbonne makes it so easy. They really do, because in November, they doubled our personal qualifying volume. So if you ended with 2,000 in your PQV, it's now 4,000 towards the trip. In the month of December, that's why we call it the December to Remember, or Double Down December, they will double your central district volume. So if you're a district manager or above, everything in your central district will be doubled. So let's say you bonus this month and you do at least 5,000 in your central district. That now turns into 10,000 in your central district towards the AI trip. Another great thing about this that you guys need to know, and you may not understand, is anyone you promote out during the qualification period, which is December 1st through May 31st, anyone you promote out direct to you, their central district volume will count as well. And if they promote out districts underneath them, infinity underneath them, okay, it doesn't matter how many generations, all that volume also counts. So let me give you just a quick picture of what that would look like. I'm going to take Diana as an example. She's a brand new consultant. Let's say that at the end of this month, she promotes to district manager and she brings on two, new people. She had 5,000 in volume this month. So that doubled to 10,000. In January, those two new people she brought in, one person also promoted to district manager. So now that technically that person is out of her central district now, right? But Arbonne will still count her volume. So if Diana in January does another 5,000 again, and her new girl does 2,500 in February, let's say, right? That volume will still count towards Diana's trip. So now Diana has an extra 7,500 in volume on top of the 10,000 she did in December, on top of maybe the 2,000 or 4,000 she did in November. So do you see how quickly it can add up? Because it's not just your effort, it's the effort of everyone in your central district, plus of all those that promote out of it. That volume will be counted for all 6 months during the qualification period. You guys, that's crazy. I don't know if Arbonne really knew what they were doing when they were writing out the rules, but that makes it really easy for us, okay? So again, the goal is share Arbonne with people, and the people we bring into our business, help them promote. Because as they promote in the next 6 months, 100% of that volume is going to help us toward the AIT trip as well. Exciting, right? So I just want to make it very clear that each and every one of you can earn this trip if you start this month, because this will be the most important month. December has the highest sales of the entire year in Arbonne. You may think the opposite because people are busy shopping. They don't have time. Well, that's why, because people are busy shopping. For those of you who know me well, I'm done with my Christmas shopping this year. I did it all through Amazon and Arbonne. All of it, I'm done. I don't have to go to the store ever and find parking and all that stuff. And that's what people are doing now. They're shopping online. So we're gonna give you strategies on how you can find those people that are shopping online, or that need help shopping, or that love to do fun things during the holidays, like themed presentations or parties, and get you that volume to help you double it. But you gotta get to work now, because this month it will double. Okay, my goal, and I'm gonna tell you what my goal is. It's a crazy goal, I know, but my goal is to have at least 20,000 in my central district, okay? And just because I'm an RVP doesn't mean it's easier for me. That means I gotta get to work, but I know it can totally be done. Because in December, people already start thinking about January, and they're already thinking about, what am I gonna do for 2018? Man, I wanna lose weight, I wanna look great, I'm reaching my 40s, I want my 40s to be my new 20s or 30s. People are already starting to think that. So December is a great month to get people enrolled in our 30 Days to Healthy Living and get them prepared so that when January comes, they're ready to go, okay? And then of course, make it a December to remember, because we're gonna have a lot of fun this month. Okay, really quick snapshot of what you can earn at the different levels for AIT. You can find this information on the source. I encourage you to go to the source and in the search field type in AIT 2018 and download the general information, okay? There's a lot of frequently asked questions and just things that you need to know to help you out. Okay, so again, qualification period, December 1st through May 31st. We have 6 months. That's plenty of time, plus November, they gave us some volume there too. There are 4 levels. The first level is 25,000 QV. Remember, it's not just your central district, but anyone you promote out their central district volume to, all that comes together. If you have 25,000 in volume and at least one person that promotes directly to you, to DM, AM, RVP, doesn't matter, you are gifted the Arbonne chair. Awesome chair you can take to soccer games, sporting events, Little League, whatever your kids are into or you're into, the beach. Level 2, you have 50,000 QV and 2 promotions direct to you. Now, this is a great example. Let's say Monica promotes Evelyn to area manager. That's her one promotion. And then Evelyn, okay, Evelyn is direct to Monica. Yes, okay, sorry. And then Evelyn later during the 6 months also promotes to RVP. Well, now Monica gets to count both of those promotions even though it's the same person, okay, because they promoted twice and they're direct to her. So if someone promotes once, twice, or 3 times during that 6 months and it's the same person that's direct to you, it does count towards their promotions. So then Monica would earn the chair plus the awesome Arbonne 28-inch suitcase. Okay, now level 3. You guys, this is where I get really, really excited because for the past 6 years that I've been in Arbonne, I've earned 4 out of the 5 trips. And in order to earn level 3, you had to have 75,000, not 85,000. However, only you could go. You couldn't bring a guest. It was just you by yourself. Me and Carmen earned it a couple years ago to go to Atlantis. It was a lot of fun. We didn't take anyone because it was too expensive to take anyone. So we just kind of roomed together because we both earned it. But we had to do 75,000 and 3 promotions. Now you only have to do 10,000 more. That's it. Again, this is everybody that you promoted out with your own personal central district, and you get to earn it for you and a loved one, which I think makes so much more sense to earn it with someone. I definitely want to take my husband, and I definitely want to take my kids. So that's what you would earn with 3 promotions and 85,000 QV. You get all the above plus the private room, all-inclusive 5-night stay in Jamaica. 4th level is awesome too, because with 125 QV and 4 promotions direct to you, you get all the above plus a special reception. And if you're one of the top 50, so one of the top 50 with total volume at the end of the 6-month period, they will put you in one of their biggest suites at the 5-star Hyatt in Montego Bay, which is amazing. If you guys haven't seen the video, it's like a big old house. So whoever earns it, we're having a party in your room. Okay, so awesome. And then that's for 4-wide ENVPs. If you're a 4-wide ENVP, you get it for free. You don't even have to try to earn it. ENVPs that are 4-wide have done their work for many years, and they absolutely deserve to have that. Okay, so remember, central district volume. If you're a brand new consultant, you don't have a central district volume because you're not a district yet. So good news is everything you do counts. So 100% of all your volume, if you're not a district manager, would count towards doubling in December, and it's going to continue to count for all the QV that you need for the AIT trip. As soon as you promote to DM, again, everything will still count because you're the only district manager on your team. And then when you promote your first district during those 6 months, that volume will count too. So if you're a consultant, don't be sad because pretty much everything will always count for you at this point, okay, until the end of May 31st. Again, if you want to review this, go online and check it out. Okay, you guys ready to take some notes? Because I'm going to give you some specific ways that you can start thinking and deciding of how you want to start reaching out to people, okay? Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Okay. Make a list of 5 people that you know that are on your team right now that want to earn that AIT trip. If you're one of the 5, get into qualification with at least 2,500 in QV this month. That is your goal, 2,500 in QV. If you want to earn the trip and you're already in qual, finish DM this month and bring 2 new people in the business with you. Try to get at least one of them to do 25 in QV, okay? So write the list of 5 people you know want to go to AIT Jamaica. They're excited about it. Maybe they're a sleeping consultant that hasn't done much, but you gave them a little ring, you sent them a little voice message, you said, hey, I would love to teach you how to earn the free trip that Arbonne's giving to Jamaica. I know you'd love to go. Give me a call, let's chat about it. Try to get them into qual with 2,500, at least one person this month. Next one, 5 people, make a list of 5 people that you know need this business during this time of year. They need that extra cash because after December, they're going to feel a little broke, and how wonderful it would be if an extra 1,000 would make a difference for them and they can get that in January, right? Get at least one of those people into qual with 2,500 QV. This could be someone brand new that you're going to have a one-on-one with. You know, be a straight shooter and be like, listen, do you want extra money after the holidays? I know a lot of us come a little bit broke after the holidays. What if I can teach you how to make an extra 1,000? Or an extra 500, are you interested? And try to get them into qual with 2,500 this month. You gotta start making your lists. Next, 20 people you know or who are interested in shedding some pounds, okay? 20 people you know who are interested in shedding some pounds, or maybe you already know they're interested in the 30 days, they've kind of been curious here and there, or just people who don't know about the 30 days, but you know they've been trying to lose weight or get healthy or, you know, just change their health. Who are they? So basically, if you find 10 people and each of those 10 people bring a friend with them, maybe their husband, maybe their daughter. I have a lot of families doing it together right now. I have a mother and a daughter doing it together, and a husband and wife doing it together, and then another girl that's trying to convince her boyfriend to do it together. So, you know, what if you found just 10 and you encourage them to bring a friend, right? Bring someone with them to do it with them starting January, but they get their products this month, right? That's 6,200 in QV if you had 20 people doing the 30 days that signed up this month. It's amazing, right? And it's all with how we are posting on social media, showing people that we are living a healthy lifestyle, that we're doing the 30 days. If you already did the 30 days, how you reintegrated into your normal lifestyle while still using the Arbonne products. You know, there's a lot of people out there, especially right now. I mean, you guys, people are thinking about this already. They're saying things like, after the holidays, I'm going to do this. And after the holidays, I'm going to get a gym membership. And after the holidays, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Start talking to them about it. So when they're ready, because they're going to want to do it before December ends, they're going to want to get everything started. They think of you as the person to go to start that new healthy living lifestyle. Next, 10 people you want to gift Arbonne to for the holidays. And let's say you spend $50 QV on each person. I hope you be shopping from your own Arbonne store, right? It is your business. It is your tax deduction. I would encourage you to shop from your store. So who are those 10 people in your family or friends or loved ones that you want to shop for and give them the gift of Arbonne? So you can make a list here, and that's easy, right? Next one. I like this one a lot because my husband has a lot of guy friends, and they always ask me, like, what do you have for, you know, like makeup? I don't know about makeup. Pick her like a mascara and a lipstick. I don't know. Guys need help sometimes to shop for their loved ones, for their wives or their girlfriends, significant others. So write down a list of 10 guys that you can shoot a text to or a voice memo to or Vox with or email and say, hey, listen, have you thought of what you're going to get so-and-so? I'd love to offer you this. You know, for $200, you only pay $120. You know, sign them up as a PC. They spend at least $150. They can pick another free product, but you can kind of shop for them. You can create a cute little package of maybe a bronzer, a lipstick, a mascara, and then maybe the Genius pads for free, right? I mean, there's so many cool combinations that you can create. So who can you call and offer to be their personal shopper? What guys? And if you got 5 of these guys to do at least a 200 QV order, that's about 1,000 QV already, okay? So write that down. Start writing that list down as well. Next, 10 businesses that you can meet with to be a personal shopper. I do this every year. I have a huge company in Compton that always buys like anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 in gifts for their employees because they're a green company. They recycle waste like gases and chemicals. They recycle them, and they love Arbonne. They love the products because it kind of goes hand in hand with their mission of being green for the environment. So who businesses you can call? Real estate offices are great. Small doctors' offices are great. Teachers, principals at your school. Law offices are really good too. I used to have a law client. They kind of got smaller, but you know, law offices are great because these attorneys are so busy, but they know they want to do something for their employees, but they have no clue and they have no time, but they got the money. And personal shopping is an awesome service you can offer. So what businesses can you call? And what if you got at least 5 of those businesses to spend at least $250 QV? Some will spend a lot more, you guys. I'm kind of lowballing it here, but just think of all the people in your family who have businesses. I have a cousin who's a lawyer. I have a cousin who's a real estate agent. I have an aunt who has her own loan firm. So think of people who love to give gifts during the holidays and make it easy for them and fun and you know, decorate the bag and deliver it to them and just make it fun. You only do this once a year, right? Why not give them great customer service? Next, this is a funny one, but it actually makes sense. Who do you know that loves to decorate for the holidays? Okay, think of those people who go all out in their home to decorate. They make great hosts. Why? Because when they put that much effort into decorating, it's because they like to show it off, right? They like to bring people over and show them how beautiful their home looks. So ask those people if they would host a fun, you know, mimosas and makeovers or margaritas and makeup or a facial party or a healthy happy hour, a cookie exchange, you know, whatever it is, have fun with it, but call those people because those type of people enjoy having people over to see how beautiful their home has been decorated. If you were to get 3 people to host this month for you in their home with a 500, which is average party, that's $1,500 in QV that you did this month, right? So get on that. That's pretty easy and fun. 10 people to host a party with a purpose. I like this idea. You can do this in-home or you can do it virtually. I love virtual parties and we can help you with that. Please don't think you have to do it alone. We can actually help you. We can give you a template on how to do this. But what is party with a purpose? So if you know people who love to give to charity, or their heart is in always giving and volunteering and doing things like that, you can ask them to host a party with a purpose. And basically what that is anything that is purchased during that party with a purpose, you promise to give your commission earned from that party to that charity of their choice, right? And you would do it in January when you get paid. And that's up to you. You can give 15% back, you can give 20, you can give all of your commission. It's up to you. But I think December is like one of those months that calls for gift giving and charity and being gracious. So that is a great idea. I think if you have 3 hosts who are willing to host a party with a purpose for a really awesome organization, a lot of people will jump on. Even people from those organizations will jump on, like their sponsors and their board of directors and the volunteers. Those people can get invited to that party with a purpose. And that would be a great way for you to meet new people, share Arbonne, and obviously get some awesome volume while giving your commission back to a good cause. Okay, I love that idea a lot. And I have a lot of ideas in my head for who to call. Okay, 10 people that enjoy themed events. This kind of goes with the holiday decorating, but there's people out there who just love to host, right? They like to have stuff in December. Maybe it's a cookie exchange or a makeup and mimosas or margaritas and makeovers. A lot of people do these cookie exchanges or they have these holiday boutiques. Find out where you can, fit in. Ask if you can be part of that event and bring your Arbonne table and, pass out some samples and just talk to people and connect. That would be great. If you can get someone to just host exclusively for you with just Arbonne products and have some fun event, that would be great. You get 3 hosts with at least 500 QV per event. Again, that's another 1,500 in QV. Okay, this is all personal volume, all central volume. This is volume that will double at the end of the month. And then of course, December is the last month of the year. How can we say thank you to our clients? Think of all your nutrition clients. Offer them a special. You can get anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 in QV just from those clients alone. Think of all your RA9 clients and offer a special in the month of December, and that could then be anywhere from 5 to over 1,000 in QV. And on that note, a lot of you, especially those who've been in Arbonne in a long time, you have to go into your team reports today. I went into the team reports today, and there's close to 250 people whose PC account or rewards will expire this December because this is the last month they can actually use those old rewards, and it's converted into a free gift. Okay, but they have until the end of December. So you have a lot of reason to call people and say, hey, if you spend $150 right now and you're not gonna pay that because you still get your 20% off, you're gonna get free shipping and you're gonna get a free gift of your choice. You should jump on it. Who do you need presents for? Okay, you guys, there's like over 250 people. They're not all mine. Say word, damn, I'd be happy. They're everyone's from this call, people on our team. So if you're a leader and you're not sure if your team is contacting their PCs, you have every right to reach out to every single PC in your success line and let them know what's going on, okay? If you know there's people on your team who are just not doing that, don't rely on them. It's still your business, and that is volume that's gonna stay hidden and then will soon get lost if you don't reach out and let people know what's there. So go to your team reports and check out under PC renewals and rewards, and you will see a huge list of who's there, okay? Okay, and look at that. That is the total QV. With all these strategies I gave you and giving you like an average or lowballing the number of what's possible to earn, this is the QV that you could earn if you were to do every single strategy. I'm hoping you guys would really jump in and do as many of these strategies as possible, but if you can only do half, that's 10 grand, right? And that would double to 20. If someone did everything, they might be able to get 20 or more thousand this month, which would double to 40 or more in QV, right? Arbonne is giving you a huge gift this month, And if you don't take an advantage of it, you're going to lose out and you're going to really kick yourself, because January is going to come and you'll be like, man, I should have done a little bit more in December, because now it's going to be so much easier to earn. But then also think not so much of the volume. If you're doing 10 or 20,000 in your central this month, or 5, think of all those people that you're affecting with the product. These are now clients and people that you need to follow up with and give them the gold standard treatment of customer service. You know, whether it's using the tracker because they're new detox clients, or they bought any product and you're following up consistently to see how they're doing with their product, if they received it, if they need to reorder. All these people will become very loyal clients to you, will give you referrals, and can eventually, if not quickly, convert into consultants that want to do the business with you. So when you sell one lipstick to someone, don't treat that person as a one lipstick purchaser. Treat them as a multi-million-dollar asset to your business, someone that you have to treat like gold and that you have to constantly give great customer service to, because you don't know where that one person can lead you to. Maybe to your next rock star, maybe to a great event, or maybe they become a consultant. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you. Hopefully that's a little bit more clear. Now, big information that's so important. If you want your double volume to count, you must register, okay? It's $40 to register, and you have to do it this month. If you don't do it this month and you wait till January, they will not count your volume as double, okay? So please make sure you go onto your dashboard, click on the AIT link, and register. It's $40. You do not have to register a guest at this time. So you know how it says register guest? You don't have to do that. Don't worry about that. Just register yourself. And when you earn it, you can then register your husband or wife or whoever you want to go on the trip with you, okay? But that has to be done this month. If your team members are not on the call, please remind them to do that. Yay, Denise, I'm glad you're registered. I'm registered too. Yes, registered. Go, Monica. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, great. So I feel like we're totally running out of time. I didn't think we were going to go this long. I'm going to have to save this other training for next time because I don't want to go over. But we do have a really awesome strategy of how to, and I'll just give you like a little sneak peek. Maybe we can do a call sooner than next Thursday because I think it's really important. All of you are using the tracker, right? When you coach a 30-day detox client, right? You better be using it, okay? You use it like your Bible, right? So ENVP Sarah, I forgot her last name. She's an ENVP from Arkansas. She is actually the founder and creator of the tracker. She actually gave that to Mindy Preddy and their team years ago. And she created a really awesome texting script that goes with the tracker that a lot of teams don't know about. But basically, as you're using the tracker, this script is numbered day 1 to day 30, and it tells you exactly what to text your clients every day or every other day. And it's very personable. It sounds like you're talking to them specifically. It's great. And I've gotten a lot of great feedback from my clients. I would have one of my clients tell me that she feels like she's learning so much just from the information that I'm sending her. So I love that. And she's excited and she's really into it. So that script is already in our Dropbox, just so you know. It's already in our Dropbox. It's in the detox binder folder. If you go in there, it's at the bottom. Look at it, and it's very easy. Now, the hard part is copying and pasting it. So there's an app called Blue Lines. Let me just show you really quickly, and I'll definitely train this next week. But there's an app. Ooh, sorry. Where is it? Right here. Oh, where are you guys? Okay. Share screen. Okay, if you go to your phone, not your computer, I just looked at it on the computer so I can show you. If you go to your phone, you download this app. It's called Blue Lines. You can actually save each text in there, alphabetical order or numerical order, so that you don't have to copy and paste from Dropbox and try to find it or rewrite the text. I already did it on my phone. I'll see if I can show you what it looks like. You probably can't see it, but you see right there where it says, I put it in this folder right there. And look at that. I have every single text that I need to send to all my clients. So whatever day they're on, I just click on the picture. And I have the picture, the inspirational quote, and I have the text. I just copy and paste and send it to them. Okay, it just makes it super organized and easy for you. That way you are not missing a beat when you're communicating with them during the 30 days, okay? So again, that script is already up in our Dropbox folder under the nutrition folder in the detox binder, it's in there. And Blue Lines is an app that helps you sort the text out, organize them. If you wanna just put them in your notes, you can do that too. Totally up to you. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes to get that all organized, okay? So it's gonna take you a little bit of time, but you only have to do it once. And after that, it's super easy. You just copy and paste. You know, right now I have like 4 different people or 2 couples and another girl who are like on different schedules. No one wanted to start it when it was supposed to, which is fine, but it keeps me organized. It kind of reminds me who's where and what day it is, okay? And I'll go into more depth maybe next week or sooner on how to use that, but it's pretty easy. If you need help, let me know. Awesome, so let me see if anybody has any questions. I think I talked enough. You guys can unmute yourselves, or maybe I don't know.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I registered to the incentive trip yesterday. What I want to know is the QB I did last month, and I did have one preferred client with 250 or more. Will that be counting?
Yes. So you were not allowed to register for AIT until December.
Oh.
So yeah, so December is the first month we were actually allowed to sign up. But yes, any PQV you did with at least one 250 client will count. But if you want December to count, the doubling, you must register this month. But November counts no matter what. Does that make sense? Awesome. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Hi, Cindy. Go ahead.
If someone goes from PC to IC, does that count?
No.
As a new person, it has to be someone who's absolutely not registered with Arbonne at all. Is that correct?
Wait a minute. What are we talking about?
For
Clarify
qualification.
something else that you're talking about.
For the qualification for AIT.
A promotion means that someone becomes either a district manager, an area manager, an RVP, or an NVP. Upgrading from preferred client to consultant is not considered a promotion.
No, but does it count as a new person, or do you have to get? You
Yes.
know how you have. Does it? You know you have to promote. Oh, you have to promote. Okay.
Yes, you don't. In November, the requirement was to have at least a new client or a consultant with 250 or more. Now it's different. They don't care whether it's a consultant or PC. Now they're just looking at promotions and volume. There's there's no like requirement of like how many PCs you have or things like that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Awesome, good question.
I have a quick question. I know because I don't think Monica can talk, and she asked me this before. Since Tony, her husband, is registered as a consultant, will she be able to take him as a guest?
Yes.
Okay.
If their partner they're either married to them or they live in the same household, yes, they can take them as a guest, even if they don't earn it and they're a consultant.
There's your answer, Monica. I hope you heard it.
Good question. Tony can't go. Just kidding. Any other questions, you guys? You guys, we can earn this. It's totally. When I earned it my first year, I wasn't an RVP. I wasn't even in area.
You guys, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, just so you know, because I had decided from day one, I can't earn this. I was only I think I was less than 10,000 away from earning it, total. And it wasn't, or if even less than that. And so when she's talking about you're making the decision now, you are making the decision now. To be only 10,000 away from earning the trip killed me. So could have had that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, I looked at my numbers after that. I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't even register because I was like, I'm not going to earn it. $40 is nothing to earning the $1,000-something plus several $1,000s worth of a trip. So when she talks about the power of making that decision, even if you do your best, whatever, and you don't, you've only lost $40, but you truly do decide right here and now whether you want to or not.
You guys, you know how much it costs? I've already looked it up. How much it costs per night at that hotel per person? $945 per person per night. So calculate that and figure out what it would have cost you out of your pocket if you were to go on a trip like that, which most of us couldn't or wouldn't, right? So Arbonne is giving us a $65,000 to $10,000 trip per family, depending on how many people are going. That's crazy, okay? And all of you can earn this. So I thank you, Carmen, for giving us the idea of doing this call. Hopefully all the strategies helped. Also, really quick before we get off, Jill Bush Nation created a lifestyle landing page. It's called Pure Lifestyle. It's a Facebook page. It's awesome. And the purpose of this page is so that you can plug in people that you are talking to Arbonne about, whether it's someone you had a one-on-one with, whether it's a guest from a presentation, whether it's someone who really wants to do Arbonne but hasn't made up their mind, or maybe it's just someone who wants to know more about the products or healthy living, someone who's not technically a consultant but is kind of, teeter-tottering. It's a great page for you to add them to because it's super organized, very clean, very trendy and fashionable and just cool page. But every Wednesday, she's going to have a wellness, Wellness Wednesday. It's a live Facebook event for like 20, 30 minutes where they talk about the 30 days to healthy living. So just imagine you met someone today and they're really interested in the 30 days and tomorrow's Wednesday. And you're like, listen, if I add you to my live event, would you watch it? And like, yeah. And then you add them and now you're connected to them and you can follow up. It's a landing page, okay? So you can add clients in there, PCs, prospects, you can add whoever you want. And there's gonna be a bunch of other lives, like a makeup tutorial and skin, but it's gonna be very classy. It's not gonna be overwhelming. And it's also gonna show sales or, incentives that we're doing or raffles. And it's gonna be fun for people. So start looking for it. I added most leaders on there. I think I added all the area managers on there. But just look at it and start inviting people because I think that will really help us with the whole social media part of getting the word out. Okay? Whew! All right. Thank you guys. Sorry we went over. Thank you so much. Love you. And I hope you guys learned something. Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.